Asafo, Chuma, Asafo, reporting live from the belly of the beast. This is a brief introduction to the new African blood brotherhood. In the wake of the defeat of the Black Liberation Movement of the 60s and 70s by the U.S. government's counterintelligence program, or COINTELPRO, many of the black youth were left without any revolutionary guidance or instruction, and as a consequence, directed towards criminal street culture, which served as a diversion from carrying on the struggle for our liberation. And seeing the black lives that were being wasted in the streets, whether to black-on-black violence or mass incarceration, as well as witnessing the co-optation and outright betrayal of many of the black leaders that claimed to be fighting for the liberation of black people, we decided to form the new African Blood Brotherhood, or reform it, I should say, as the original African Blood Brotherhood was formed in 1919 by Sarah V. Briggs and others. So on the 22nd of Black August 2019, right here in Pennsylvania's prisons, myself along with Chairman N.A.B.B, Brother Akoni, Brother Mandalik, Brother Akode, Brother Abiade, and several other comrades heeded the words once spoken by Honorable Ancestor John Henry Clark when he stated, "I advocate for the establishment of the old African Blood Brotherhood with an accompanying sisterhood as an internal security force. We, the new African Blood Brotherhood, declare that our position is a revolutionary one. We are unapologetically African-centered. We believe that the urban centers we loosely call communities are in fact black colonies, as their essential institutions are owned and controlled by our oppressors. We therefore believe in the African tradition of collective economics, or isusu. We as an incarcerated class have come to connect the dots between the predatory socio-economic system of capitalism and the creation of the criminal personality. Therefore, we have redeemed ourselves through the study of and practice of African culture and the revolutionary principles that were laid out by our freedom fighters that came before. And we have set out to redeem the rest of our people who are exploited, rejected, and despised by this system. We are not a gang or a criminal outfit. We are an African-centered revolutionary formation. We believe that all Africans, whether continental or diasporic, come from the same bloodline, thus the African Blood Brotherhood. And though we use the term brotherhood, it goes without saying that our sisters are not only included but are essential to our movement. We see ourselves as a component of the broader New African Independence movement. We recognize Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina as the new African territory waiting to be realized. We respect our people, and we defend our people. We believe in being honest, honorable, reliable, upright, and dependable. We stand on the principles of truth, righteousness, balance, order, and reciprocity. Every member of the new African Blood Brotherhood is expected to lead with their Iwa, or warrior culture. Moreover, our religion is liberation, and our occupation is revolution. We therefore study the works and methods of a cross-section of other revolutionary movements around the world and throughout history, and make the necessary adaptations and improvisations to our collective benefit. However, our core mode of operating is informed by the spirits of our honorable ancestors and the teachings of our warrior elders and insurgent intelligentsia. We recognize that our struggle is an intergenerational one. But all in all, we have no doubt that the sun will soon shine on Africans as a liberated people. And this is why we organize. This is why we brought together our people into one cohesive organism, the new African Blood Brotherhood. We invite our brothers to come in from the streets, come in from the prisons, and join on to our struggle. Ahu.